Okay, so it's been kind of odd. The grass has slowed down, if not completely quit growing. I mean, almost everybody is skipping. I mean, I don't blame them, and I'm skipping them, even if they don't volunteer, because there's just simply no growth. But what has really been odd is the leaves are still hanging on. I mean, look at these trees. So we're not mowing, but we're not doing leaves yet either. So it's kind of in between, which usually never happens. I was talking to another guy in lawn care, a buddy of mine. He sent me a text, and he said November 26th last year was the last yard he mowed, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was for me as well, maybe even a little later than that. Now the last two seasons, we've been very fortunate. It was in the 70s and 80s all the way through October, and we mowed pretty much the entire month of November. But here it is, October 13th, I think. October 13th. And you can see all the leaves are changing, but they're still hanging on. But the grass isn't growing. So I think I've only mowed like 20-some yards this week, and it's Thursday. So thankfully, I always talk to y'all about growing my list of jobs, and my customers thankfully appreciate me enough and are willing to wait on me, that whenever times like this hits, I have an arsenal built up odd jobs to go do. Now, I never plan on where I'm going to shoot a video or anything like that. It's just, hey, I need to make a video of this, or hey, I want to make a video of this. And the location sometimes ends up being the same. So y'all have seen this location where I'm going to be shooting this one several times, and especially here lately. And it's just coincidence. I don't mean to do it. I have a lot more other properties that I maintain, as y'all will know. But for some reason, this one just keeps popping up, either for route density because there's 4 yards right here, or whatever reason. But you'll know it whenever I get out. But I'm hopefully going to mow all of them while I'm here, but I doubt it. I'll show y'all on the camera how much they've grown in a week. But I'm here. It was raining all morning, just a icky morning, couldn't do anything. I was like, hey, I can go do that job. So I texted him, said, hey, you want to knock that out today? And he's like, yeah, come on. So I'm gonna do this, and I'll share it with you, okay? And we'll do a product review also, hopefully. Okay, I say there's leaves are still hanging on, and then I pull up here and they've got the road covered. But if you'll look around me, you can see why there's trees surround this place. So obviously y'all already know where I'm at, these 4. So now what I want to talk to you about, I want to get back to doing some reviews on stuff. Oh gosh, love it ramp, but it's hard to get down sometimes. But as you can tell, everything in here is echo. So, but I am going to be telling you about each of them. But most of them, well, pretty much all of them, have the 2620 head unit on it. That's the 3020T, 2620, 2620, the SRM 225. I've been over why I have that thing. I rarely use it. And then the HCA 2620, PPT 2620, and I can't remember what the bed redefiner is, but it's a 2620 also, and then a pair of 9010s. But today what we're going to be using is the DSA 5000 battery and the PPT 2620 pole saw. So I'm going to go over those two pieces of equipment with y'all. All right. Okay, so I went ahead and mowed this one because this is the first step. These two guys right here, and I'm piling it right there for the city to pick up. Now, I was telling y'all, it's been a week since I mowed these. And you can see the lady that lives right there actually came out and said, wait, there's no point in mowing them. So I'm gonna start on these, and I've got that one. and then I'll show you some stuff around the side that I'm doing today. Those are pretty big crepe myrtles. I'm gonna be using the PPT 2620 and the DCS 5000. See how it holds up on these things. Okay, let's get going. Trying to get the scope. I already know I underbid this because I didn't know them things were that big. And I mow them once a week, mow around them once a week. So it's pretty good sized crepe myrtles. We're taking them down to 4 foot. 4 foot. Okay, I know in this industry we need to be handy. I'm not the most mechanically inclined person in the world, but the PPT is very easy to work on. The chain popped off, it's screwed, 2 nuts, and you can get in there and it goes back on really easy. But gotta always be prepared to work in the field. All right, one down, one to, well, another one to go. My theory was correct. I've got two bars left, excuse me, left on the battery on that Echo, and I don't have a backup, and can't really charge it unless you let the truck idle. So I've already broke out, as you can see, the steel gas powered. But what I'm going to do is get y'all just some time-lapse footage of me working with it with the electric, so you can see a little bit of it. Okay. Okay, this is take 3 on this. It keeps pouring down rain off and on, so I'm just trying to get y'all what I can get here. All right, them bad boys are down. I used the steel to get that big part down there, not because I don't think the Echo could do it. I just wanted to save the battery for slicing those limbs up like that. But yeah, just get this cleaned up. Let's go to that one. This is what a mess trees like that left unattended to for years can do. I'm gonna get the best I can. I already cleaned out that down there. Got that. So it's whipping it into shape. Let's get a look at that one. Not near as bad, but still pretty tall. All right, let's take a look real quick. Yeah, I like to, as I do the jobs, clean up as I go. That way, if something comes up, starts raining like crazy, you got to pull off the job or get a phone call and you got to leave. You don't leave a mess behind. So there's part one, part two done. Yeah, that's coming out. No mulch, no nothing like that. Just take it to the dirt. Let's go. Okay, I took the hedge trimmers and cut it down as low as I could get it. And then I just grabbed a shovel and dug it all up and used the leaf burrito to drag it around to the pile. I'll show you all in a minute. So I think the only thing left to do is get to mowing. Making money in the fall without blowing leaves or cutting grass. I guess that's the takeaway from today's video. Hey Tim, if you're watching this, I got your text this morning, and this video proves why you ought to keep a chainsaw and as many tools in your toolbox as you can with you, because you never know when an opportunity will present itself to make an extra dollar not cutting grass. Personally, I love doing this type of work. It's a break from mowing and all that stuff. So anyway, hope to see a bunch of y'all at the Equipment Expo coming up next week. I will be there. Stop by the Echo Means Business social media lounge. There's going to be a ton of people there apparently. And for those of y'all that don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I'll be doing a podcast. So I'm on a podcast with 3 other guys talking about solo lawn care. So if you're at the expo, come by and check that out. I think that's Thursday morning at 11 o'clock. And I don't even know where to tell you to listen to it yet after it comes out, but I'm sure I'll tell you in another video after I figure it out. So again, thanks for watching, y'all. I'll probably put out some more videos of jobs like this if y'all want to see them. I've got a bunch, I wouldn't say a bunch, but I've got several lined up. So I'm going to get some more footage for y'all of those. Now the takeaway on today's tools, I want to talk about the DCS 5000, the Echo battery. Now, I got it, as I told y'all, to replace the Steel MS 170 because that thing was smoking like crazy while I was using it today. It's definitely on its last leg. I would recommend it's only $300. I say only, it's $300. And if you buy an extra battery, that's what I think is crazy. I think the extra battery is like $165. But if I had a backup battery, I would never even got the MS 170 out of the truck because that DCS 5000 would have done everything I needed it to do. But of course it was crepes. So, I mean, I still haven't tried it. If y'all follow me on Instagram, yesterday I took a tree down with it that was probably about 8 inches in diameter, I think, at the base of it. And it went through it like butter. So as of now, I don't know the longevity of it. Y'all know I try and be as honest with you as I can about this stuff, but I don't know the longevity because I haven't even had the month yet. But as of now, for what I bought it for, I'm extremely pleased with it, and I can't believe I'm saying that about battery equipment. Now, the other thing, it's expensive. The PPT pole saw 2620, that's an expensive piece of equipment. I've had that thing, I want to say 3 or 4 years, maybe longer. But it has paid for itself several times. So I'm a big fan of the 2620 head unit, as y'all know. I don't know whether y'all like them or not. I find them very reliable, and that's what you want, is reliability, and I think the power is great. But I've had that PPT 2620 for several years. Don't quote me on exactly how many, but I think around 4 or something like that. But it has paid for itself several times. So for now, I recommend the DCS 5000 battery chainsaw. For now, if you're looking for something to replace gas, or just a quick, you don't have full starting it and all that, you just grab it out, push a button, zoop, and go and pick you up some extra money trimming some branches or something like that. I keep it in my toolbox on my truck. And the Echo pole saw, I highly recommend it to anybody. I love that thing. I don't think I've ever done any like maintenance to it other than like air filter and stuff like that, but as far as it going down, I haven't had any issues out of it. So that, I recommend those 2 pieces of equipment. I still have 1 or 2 pieces of steel equipment on the trailer, so maybe I'll get to them as well, like the HS45. But I'll be throwing out tidbits on the Echo equipment that I'm running, let y'all know what I think of that. So I'll see y'all next time, and y'all stay busy, keep making money, and thanks for watching.